Some of them at least are not finished yet, but they should.
There's some smudges on the paper.
Smooth it out and
Maybe it's just paper. But it's so thick.
Nobody could have painted on it. It almost looks like a watermark.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
But I'll keep that in mind, I should, if I don't want to paint on it anymore.
Once you get it started, look at how fast I'm going now.
Okay. Alrighty, everybody. Welcome to painting class. All right. We're getting to the end of the semester here. Good to see some of you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna be giving out. So we're gonna go get ready for class, okay, guys? So I'll give you guys a few minutes. We will be painting today, so be sure to get your water and paints out. But we will also be using charcoal, and we'll be doing a drawing, an underdrawing. Yeah. So yeah, if you have fixative with you, we'll be using it. Yeah.
When's the last day of the semester?
For this class, just because I'm gonna have to miss the last class that I'll be here is gonna be next week. So yeah, I have a few things that I need to go over, but yeah. Huh? Oh, I will. Yeah. Yes, we will be using gouache, but also get out your charcoals too. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, you got water cups here. Okay. I got some charcoal you can use. Or pencil could work too.
Do you see that movie Complete Unknown? Do you see? Bob Dylan?
No. Any good?
You know, if you want to see some, he's very authentic.
Yeah,
to
I
his
really
movie.
like. Oh, okay.
He plays Bob Dylan, right? And he sings like him, you know.
Yeah.
This is a soft one.
Yeah, that's right. Very soft. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Let's check it out.
The one that you did in class.
Uh-huh.
Finish that. This I did with my paint. Yeah, I first did that thing that you said was on the tilt, so I did that way. And then it's not the best, but try it. It's lopsided. I didn't.
Yeah,
I said, you know what?
proportion's not perfect, but I think it's
Yeah.
stylized.
Because look at this one, though, the next page has that very slight, but that's gonna be covered.
And the back, maybe you can use the back.
Awesome.
Yep, the backside is the cleanest.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna take another
Let's have a quick
step, and we're gonna try something a little different today. Okay, let's get this out of here.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing 1 or 2 things.
Here.
Thank you for doing that, Mom.
Oh, sure.
Okay. need paper towels and water cups. All right. Everyone's got their paper and paper towels, and water cups.
Oh, there you go. That's all we need. Did you want to take this one so that you can see what color I did?
Can I just take a picture?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. And then I wrote it. I took a picture of Ashley.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Okay.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. No. Dang it. All right. Well, never mind then. I was about to be so excited. All right.
Argentina and England are playing as we speak. Okay. Yeah. That was it. I'm going to say how many people were again last day of work. Yeah. But I think what side is confused is because that's why they must have been strong. And they just want to listen.
Okie dokie. Alrighty, let's get things started today. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. Okay. So we are the last one standing. The warriors, the troopers. For those watching at home, come back. Next semester we're gonna be going easier. So I wish other people could hear that. The people who need it. I listened to your survey. I checked out what you were saying, and pretty resounding voices of people wanting to paint flowers and doing botanical artwork. Doing a lot of research, found a few books, and a few ways to make it interesting, to me at least. I listen to you. We would meet halfway. That's what we do. But of course, it's going to be fun. And of course, I'll find ways to keep it creative, but also beautiful, because floral art is definitely very beautiful. So that's gonna be really fun. And then we're also gonna be doing landscapes. So we will be doing landscapes, and of course, with landscapes comes plein air. So I'll definitely probably we'll have 2 field trips like we usually do. In some naturey spot. Maybe we'll go back to Los Alamitos, Rancho Alamitos. That's like the best spot ever. or maybe we'll take a trip somewhere else. So it's gonna be a fun semester to come. If you haven't signed up already, I could help you out fairly quickly. Were you gonna sign up for next? Yeah, I could get it for you, and I'll give you all the information. I think it's just you. So I'll just get you specifically the information during break. I don't have it, but I'll. Okay, okay, sounds good. Hello, welcome. All right, yeah, grab a spot, grab a spot. Also, I won't be here on the designated last day. So next week is going to be our last day of this semester. If my math is correct, and it is. So next week, it's going to be just kind of a free paint day, I think. So you can bring whatever art materials and stuff you want. It's just going to be kind of a free for all day. You can have all your artworks out. Yeah. If anyone wants to share their artworks, we'll save you some tables, and you could just have them all showcased. And I'm sure the class would love to hear from you from your work. But I think it's going to be mostly just hang out, paint, hang out with each other, get some food. So if you guys want to, it's not, you don't have to at all. Bring food. So yeah, if you, I always like to kind of vote for things, but I think I'll bring pizza. Sounds good, guys? Pizza next time? All right. Yeah, sometimes I say donuts. Ooh. Do you need a Costco membership for that?
No.
Oh, I don't have a card there. Okay, probably not.
I can bring it.
Okay, all right. You're getting the Costco pizza then. All right. Well, then I'll bring something else. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just bring the veggies. I'll bring the veggies. Maybe some hummus. I think one large pizza. I mean, their pizzas are big.
Yeah.
So I think just one is fine. I always get the supreme. Anybody have any picky things?
They don't do the supreme anymore. It's either pepperoni or cheese. That's all.
I mean, we want pepperoni, right?
Yeah. But I
Okay.
mean, before they had the one
Yeah.
with the vegetables on top.
Yeah.
I know that was the best. That was actually really good.
It's gone.
Shoot, do we even want that? I mean, maybe we could get another brand of pizza. Okay.
Maybe because vegetables are expensive.
Maybe.
And bell peppers.
Pitching in. You could talk amongst each other about that. I'm not going to plan that. I don't know if the school would like that, but yeah, I was just going to pay for it myself. So if you don't want to pay for it, I'll get a pizza somewhere else.
If someone gives me money, I'll buy the pizza.
Oh, I see. Okay, maybe we can talk after class. We'll figure it out. Okay. All right. Also, yeah, so survey, signups, food. All right, any more questions? I think we're good. All right, so today we're going to be drawing and painting. So I'll be using a charcoal. Did anyone get the colored pastels? Just wondering.
Yeah.
Anyone? Okay. I might use the colored pastels. You can definitely use them for today. Colored pastels are kind of nice because I mean they're a little harder to erase, but that can be nice to paint on top of. So just for everybody else, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be using the charcoal. But I have done paintings with the pastels underneath. Yeah. So, all right, let's get going. So we have our reference here. All this week I've been painting kind of one of these different faces. We painted the girl with a hoop earring. We painted the girl with the messy hair. Now we're gonna paint the guy with the messy hair. What? You don't want to? What?
How about the guy with the red hat?
The guy with the red I want to do it at a different angle. We've painted people head on before, but something at a different angle. I mean this guy's good too. Well, I don't know. He's got beard. I don't really want beard. I know. Okay. He's such repulse in the air. We really don't like this guy's messy hair, I think. Do we think it's hard? Is that what's going on? Yeah, well, that's what I'm here for. All right, so this will be good. So I'll have this up for those at home. Here, I'll go ahead and post this in the comment section. So you can. A female? I've been drawing woman all week, so we're gonna draw a man.
Guys all the time.
Do we? In this class? Really?
All our charcoals have been men.
Really?
Women.
Oh, that's not cool. Okay, all right, okay. All right.
Find us a nice girl.
I'll find you a nice woman. Just not the same one. Here. Well, she's cool. I like her. She got that intense stare though. Oh, this is nice. Kind of powerful, but I'm looking for that 3/4 angle right now. A hat would be cool.
Yeah, that girl with the hat.
That one is a good one. 3/4. That one.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, that one's nice.
Okay, I am just gonna double check to make sure that this is not AI. It might be AI, judging by the tattoos. But let's find out. What I like to do is here, I'll show this online so people can watch. But what I've been doing is I Google, make sure it's Google, and I search up AI image detector. There it is. And so I go to AI image detector. One of these will work. No, not this one. There's one that I can just put in the link. That's the one I want. Oh, was it AI? That's what I like. Was it AI? And I can just copy and paste the image URL. No, I don't want to pay. There's so many websites that do this, so it's just like.
They say it's free and then they charge.
I know, stupid.
That's how they get you.
Free for the first 30 days.
Yeah. Oh, this is baloney.
ChatGPT gives you like 6 a day for free.
Okay, I'm giving up. Dang it. This is annoying.
So what's wrong with this AI? That it's not realistic? Or it's not
Sometimes the
real?
proportions can be weird, or she looks pretty AI.
She does?
Yeah. The lighting can be odd. There's a lot of things that can be wrong with painting people who are AI. Proportions aren't correct. Yeah, we could do an actor. We could do an actor. I like that. An actress. Name an actress. A real actress.
Brad Pitt.
Oh, actress. Not that I know of. Who? Meryl Streep. Okay, I like it. Meryl Streep. Let's do it. Okay. Well. I'm just trying to find good lighting, something good. It's all head on. Come on, load. Load. It's taking too long. This is not working. Okay, I'm gonna search up scene. Okay. This is all unacceptable.
That's interesting.
I know that was actually kind of interesting, but these are all just head on. I'm looking for 3/4. Give me 3/4, please.
She must have something in her contract. Did you get the one?
I don't know. Everyone just knows her like head on, you know, like you don't. Oh, here.
Unless we just do the face.
I think that's pretty good. It's kind of what we're looking for.
That one's nice.
This one's not bad. This one's not bad.
40s.
I kind of like this.
She's quite young there.
What?
Dame.
Sophie's Choice. Oh.
I told you.
Oh, this
Sophie's Choice.
This is good.
Yeah.
I like this one a lot.
Sophie's Choice?
I don't know. Oh, this one's good too, though. The lighting's good here. See, that's the thing. See, if you're not taking your own pictures, you can't just move a person around. You just have to kind of gamble. Come on, show me the money. All right, we'll go here. All right, we'll do this one. All right, I like this one. This one's warm, nearly monotone. I like the lighting. It's a pretty high quality image. You can see it takes up the whole screen there. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. All right, I'm gonna send this over to the people watching online, hopefully. But do you know where this movie's from? Okay. Here we go. All right, cool. Let's do this. Alrighty. We can just zoom this boy in. Can we see it decent? And stop sharing. Okay. Okay. All we're gonna worry about today is just her head. Okay. So we're gonna try to make this head as big as possible in this space here. Okay, because the bigger it is, the better it's gonna be.
I have a question. So are we just going to do charcoal and colored pencil, or are we
No.
gonna paint on top?
We're gonna paint on top of this. So we're gonna draw with charcoal. You could draw with pencil as well. And then we're gonna paint right on top of that. Yep. Okay. I like this stuff. I don't like this one here. Screw this one. All right. Huh? Yes. I have charcoal here for you guys if you need any. Does anyone need an eraser too? Do you guys need an eraser as well?
I have
Anybody? Yes. Yeah. Make sure that we're using watercolor paper today. We are going to be painting, so do not use multimedia paper. We want the paint paper. The eraser? Here, you can use this one.
I can split it. Thank you.
No, don't split it. I have 100. I have 100. I have like 100,000. Look at this. I got a whole bag
Oh
worth.
my God.
It's a problem.
Can you buy that on sale?
No, you just buy them in bulk packs and they're like dirt cheap. Here.
No.
You need one? Charcoal. Go. Anybody else need eraser?
And
All right.
So I have 9 by 12, I'll just make a bigger head. Price?
Huh?
I have a 9 by 12 pad, so I just make the head.
So, let me help you out. Here we go. Download image. Okay. I went ahead and downloaded the image just so I don't have to worry about Pinterest. Once I download it, then I can keep it up here for as long as I want. Turn it off. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So I got my image here. I'm going to be working from right next to my thing here. Tablets are the best reference. They're awesome. You can buy them pretty cheap too. I think Amazon sells their Fire tablet pretty cheap. But here we go. Oh, right. And so we're going to get started with a drawing. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of crop it. So all I'm going to be working on is just the head. It's going to be a floating old head. That's all we got to worry about today. And so I can kind of measure things out. Maybe I'll have a stick or a brush or something. I can kind of measure out the ratio. If I was to fit this into a box, how tall versus how wide is it? It looks like it's it's almost a perfect square. It's almost a perfect square. So there we go. So if we find a perfect square, we can just kind of draw a square on our paper here. But is it a bit longer than it is wider? No, it's a bit taller. So it's not quite a perfect square. It is a bit longer of a square. That kind of terminology is very helpful. You're like, I know what a square looks like. I can find a square. And if you don't know what a square looks like, you can always measure it. You can say, this is measured, and I know that her head is a little bit longer than that. Again, I'm going from chin to the top of her hair. I'm including her hair in this square. If you disagree, don't you dare. Rhyming master. Okay, so next thing I'm going to be doing is I'll be looking at the angles here. So I'm going to be kind of carving out this into the square, all this negative space. Now, if I wanted to, I could go ahead draw kind of a grid here. Where's the halfway point? I know I can rub this off. I have done it before. Here, what are we doing? So if we were to draw a square here, try to find the middle point. And again, if you don't know your middle point, guess, kind of be like, where's that middle point at? I'm going to guess it's right there. And I can kind of pick a point and measure it out. And then measure it out. That's pretty good. That's That's my halfway point. So I can kind of look at up here. That's all my middle point. So I can kind of find those angles there. Now, I know this is taking a long time for this drawing here, but this is the most important part of the drawing that you need to slow down for. So if you're rushing it and you're just drawing in all the eyeballs and everything, you might have some problems. So I can kind of find those angles there. Again, I'm kind of holding it up and kind of moving it over. And I can get that whole face in there. So there's the end of her hair there. All right. So her chin's at the bottom. I know that. Top of the head there, chin there. I can even find that kind of like an angle there if I wanted to find that angle. So maybe that top of the head might be a little bit over. So, it's pretty easy to move a whole line over because we're only working with straight lines only. No curves, no little hairs, no little knickknacks, just the straight, hard lines. She should look like a robot. It's her chin, stops about here. I can kind of measure things out. 1, 2, 3. So I would just measure her chin, and her neck goes about 3 times as long. 1, 2, 3. So maybe it's a bit shorter.
Using the
1,
chin as a
2,
measurement.
3. Yeah. So all we're doing is we're just doing a bunch of measurements. Oh, maybe I shouldn't. But I'm just comparing everything to everything. There we go. It's pretty good. All right. So that's the biggest shape in the whole picture. That's her hair, her head, her chin. Next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to do the shape of her hair and also kind of the start of where her face is at. So I can get a big old line. There's a big old line here that I can kind of find. It kind of goes out from that point, but then it kind of goes over here. And it kind of goes down to where this thing is there. So there's a big old line there. Now later on, we're going to be adding curves and stuff to it. But you can kind of use that line as, like, okay, at this point here, it kind of juts in. So I can kind of measure that out if I wanted to. About a third of the way over. 1, 2, 3. But I think it's a little bit lower here. Then there's her forehead there, because this is hair over here. It's like an opening over here, kind of triangle. Okay. And when I have hair or like something like that, okay. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the line for her chin. So it kind of goes in, over, up. And then her ear kind of goes out this way. And that's just going to be a square for now. So I'm simplifying the ear here to be just like a square. Okay. Cool. Now, the next thing I'm going to be looking for is going to be her middle line here, where that middle part of her face is going to be. So if you look at her face, you can kind of put a pencil or something right on top there. I like to find like kind of, you can find like 2 points. So I like to find like maybe the middle of her mouth and like the middle of her eyebrows. That's like a good middle. Whoa, whoa. So, and you're going to see where that is exactly in the face. So if I did the whole face there, it's right there. You can kind of measure to see how far that is. 1, 2. Well, how about of the whole face here? Because I know where the jawline is. And I can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about a fifth. I can kind of eyeball it. Try to find that angle there. So I can just kind of measure it out, see how I did. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe a bit over. Kind of erase that. There we go. Cool. Now I can measure out where the eyes are. So I'm going to look for a few lines in the face here. So that's going to be where the eyebrows are, that line there. That's going to be a whole angle, one line. A line for where the center of the eyes are. It's a whole line there. A small line for the nose, basically where that nose connects there. And then I'm going to find a line for the center of the mouth. So I'm going to find those measurements there. Those are really important to kind of measure those out. So let's start with those eyebrows. Where are those located in the head? So if I measure the chin to the eyebrows and then the eyebrows to the top of the head, and look at that. It's perfectly in the middle of the hair to the chin. So I can just measure it out. I can find that perfect middle. There's the middle, maybe a little bit smaller, maybe like there. Okay, there we go. So I can just put the eyebrows. I know they're going to be right there. Boop. And I'm going to try to find that angle. Boop. Boop. There we go. Good angle. Next thing, I'm going to get the eyes. Where are they at? As far as the portrait goes, eye to, oh, it looks like right about there. It's about the same distance to here. So halfway from here to there. So I'm just comparing everything to everything. So here to here. There we go. So maybe about here. Look at those angles. There's her eyes. And I also want to measure out, how far do those eyes go in the face there. So if I measured out the collective of the eyes to the face, it takes about half of the face length. Measure that to that. The eyes will end about here. And if I kind of draw in a line here for that upper eyelid here. Upper eyelid here. Next thing I'm going to do is find the nose. And what I like to do for the nose is I like to try to find like a triangle. I want to see the angle between the eyes and the nose. Some artists call this the T shape. Some caricature artists will keep that T shape and go crazy with everything else. So it's very important to get this kind of here. So I'm gonna try to find that angle there, angle, and kind of triangulate. And I already know the centers there. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna go put a line here for her nose. There we go. And again, you kind of think of, yeah. Now this way of painting right now, guys, is very studious, and you learn a lot from it by getting kind of things right. And you might correct yourselves when you paint by yourself. You don't necessarily have to follow these rules, but it's good to try it at least once or twice. But it's a good practice to have too. All right, so there's their nose, and now I need to know where her mouth is. Now I can compare the nose to the chin and kind of compare how far is it down. So if I put my finger there, measure 1, 2, it's about a third minus maybe like a half. So if I split this up into thirds, there's a third, 1, 2, 3, but I'm gonna make it go a little bit down. 1, 2, maybe a bit more. 1, 2. So I'm thinking it's going to be about here. And I like to kind of put 2 dots and you kind of compare, look at the angles, the eyes there. Okay. Okay, cool. This is a great start. This is what you should be starting off at. All right. And then the jawline is there. I'm just going to kind of double check some things. I feel like the jawline should kind of be more down here. And then I don't like this. Okay. And then the nose does go out to about the cheekbone there. All right, so between the eyes, I'm gonna kind of look for this kind of triangle kind of shape here. It's right between the eyes. So if you kind of see here, there's this kind of shape. Sometimes eyes will go down and then out. Sometimes they'll go really in and then they'll go out over here. Like I just drew like a small girl. Sometimes like her nose was just like this, and then it was like nothing, and then it was like a really big, dramatic middle. I forgot what this is called. Huh?
The bridge of the nose.
Yeah. Well, I think the whole thing is. Anyways, this is a shape that I look for. And I kind of look at those angles there. How far it goes down. Compare that to the eyes. It could go out. There we go. There's her nose. Again, simple forms. It's just a big old pyramid triangle thing. There we go. Okay, let's get her. Okay, drawing. Okay. And then I'm gonna kind of outline certain things and make sure that there's highlight on her nose. And I'm just gonna be basically looking for that line between light and shadow now. I'm getting rid of a lot of my kind of grid lines here. Okay, here we go. So see this big shadow down here where her eyebrow is, right above her eye. Kind of have this shape here. And her eye is all in shadow. So I'm just going to focus on that shadow area there. Really softly coloring that in. And I'm blending with paper towels here. And I'm just going to go ahead and tone it in a little bit. Just kind of. Gosh, I never worked this slow. It feels weird. But. Okay. All right. So there's corner of her eye. There's her eyelashes. And I'm just paying attention to the shapes that I see, not the shapes that I think I see. So if you eyeball like a football, like this, that's the shape that you think you see. That's the symbol that your mind comes up with of what an eye should look like. But at this angle, if you look closely, it's more like a diamond. And I always kind of draw eyes like a diamond. See? So there's an angle there, angle there, angle there, angle there. So it's kind of like a weird irregular diamond. You know, like angle, 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 angle. Sometimes it's angle, 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 angle. So, sometimes it changes up, you know. Okay. So she got those cheekbones. Okay, so there's her chin, big shadow there. Big shadow underneath her lip there. And then it kind of goes out a bit. So and her cheek kind of goes out here. Goes out a little bit, out a little bit. Okay. And her nose kind of goes in, and then I'm going to go shade underneath that nose. Big shadow there. Okay. This whole part of the face is going to be darker. Okay. And I can get this hair to go down a bit. Carve in here more. Give her more of an eyebrow here. She does. Okay, and upper lip here. which is darker from the bottom lip. Not that dramatic though. And that cheekbone there, kind of hash it in a little bit. And then I'm going to go blend it out there. So again, really paying attention to parts of her face that go down a bit. So underneath the mouth there, there's like this kind of mandible kind of thing that kind of goes down. It's not that prominent, but once I wipe it down, it should kind of. And if you see parts of the face where they're really bright, only way to make it brighter is by making everything else darker. So I'm just gonna get this whole area kind of be a bit more dark. Blend it out with that paper towel there. I don't like how her neck is down here, so I can kind of carve into that. That looks better. That looks a lot better. There you go. It's coming out. It's looking more and more like her. Go ahead. Get her eyes to be a bit different shaped here. Really looking at the shadows underneath her eyelids, the shadows in her eyes, and the shadows around her eye socket kind of area. Yeah, kind of carve it in with the eraser a little bit. Okay. And kind of bringing out the highlight in her cheekbone, kind of underneath her cheek there. And there's like this line here. Okay, things are happening. For me, it's just inching closer. Yeah, I'm gonna push out her nose a bit more. And more shadow here. Oh man. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go flip it upside down. So try this with me. I'm gonna flip it upside down. I'm gonna flip Meryl Streep upside down. And things should be much more clear. I don't like these big fat ones. I need to use the skinny guys. This works better. And you can just see kind of like right away, oh, I need to do this and I need to do that. I'll do it up on the screen too. Oh, here. All right. How's that working for you guys? You guys all trying it? Turn it upside down. Huh? All right, here we go. So I think the hair needs to go down a bit here, over a bit there. And then that hair nearly touches the eyebrow there. And then the eyebrow needs to go up to here. This goes here. Okay. There we go. So I'm just going to focus on the darkest parts of the face and those little shapes that they have. Not exactly the lines of where the shadows start, but those shapes of the shadows themselves. I'm just going to get it all the way black. There we go. There we go. Hmm? Is this? No. This is much earlier. Yeah. She was older when she did that.
She's a hook.
Hmm?
Hook nose.
Oh. Yeah, it's very pointed.
I find it difficult doing this upside down.
Yeah. So what your brain is basically doing is like, because you have like a preconceived notion of like what a face should look like, and this like wipes your brain from that. So instead of you being like, oh, an eyeball looks like that, you're looking at it and you're like, an eyeball doesn't look like that. What does it look like? And you're trying to draw it like what it actually looks like. There we go. All right, now in the hair here, I went ahead and kind of got that average kind of gradient, that kind of average value, which is pretty dark over here, a bit lighter over here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for those big shapes of shadow. So it's like I see like kind of a crescent shape here, kind of starting from here. I'll just go ahead and draw that in. Kind of the ears over here, very dark, but they lighten up, and then the hair behind the ear is very dark. Now this goes in a bit. And when I'm doing the hair, I'm looking for full forms in the hair. I think I'm going to flip it over again. You guys ready? Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, flip it over. See how you did. Oh, it's 100 times better. What do you guys think? 100 times better, right? Flip it over. Check it out. It's amazing. Wow, that made a world of difference. Now that's Meryl Streep. I'm pretty happy with that. There's certain values thing and stuff that I might lighten up on, kind of tap it lightly. My eraser. Yeah, that's Meryl Streep. There's always gonna be like a certain point where it's like, there it is. Or at least close enough. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, true. I'm gonna soften up this edge here. I can do that. There we go. So for the hair, now the hair is already pretty abstract, so I don't really need it to be right side up. But the biggest thing that you're going to be urging yourself to do is to draw every single strand of her hair. That is not the answer. Now, in this painting, in this picture, she has a very dark background, and right up here, you can see it's an obvious set because it's dark on the top and light on the bottom here. But that also really helps make her hair really glow. The reason why it's bright is because why? But why does it look bright to us? Contrast, because it's next to dark. And we got something. Why does this look so dark? Because it's surrounded by something very light, right? So I'm going to go ahead and kind of make some of this background here really dark here, just so I can kind of be aware of, some of the lights and stuff that go on. And this is totally intentional when they film this. They want that backlight. They want that kind of glow coming out from her hair. And I'm going to ignore all those little finicky bits that kind of float around. And if I want to make some soft edges, which there is a lot in the background, I can kind of just blend it out there. I can draw that hard edge, but then I can soften it up with a paper towel. See, it's already making it feel so bright. Okay, I guess it gets kind of bright over here. So maybe I'll just kind of wipe some away. So maybe I'll get a little something over here. Yeah. Yeah, and the more you do this, guys, the better it's gonna get. But let's just follow through with the process here, because we're gonna be painting right on top of this. Yeah. Whoa. All right. Cool. It does. It's a little caricaturized.
Yeah.
So that's cool. All right. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to be paying attention to groups of hair here, kind of like ribbons. So like there's a nice group here. Kind of bring them together here. I'm going to ignore some like strands that kind of float around on top. I can add those on later on. Yes. Yeah. So. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Where's my small? There it is. All right. So, anyways, go get some bigger dark shapes over here. Looks like there's like a nice crescent there. And then I'm going to go and get my eraser here. And I'm going to erase some of these big white highlights up on top of her head. So there's like these big shapes of highlight. I'm just going to kind of shave them away here because they're pretty bold. Okie dokie. There we go. Something looks off. Now, I'm making sure that there's a few things that I try to do with the eyes. So I never outline them. I just try to show the forms of the eyelids. Oh man. Here we go. I had it for a second. I know why. Her eye kind of droops down a bit. And then this part here is lighter. Okay. Her lips a bit darker. So that I can get those highlights on there. And okay. There we go. Okay. A little bit of eyebrow. Just goes up higher. Little eyebrow over here. Okay. Okie dokie. Now I'm just kind of really lightly getting my eraser and drawing in some hairs here and there, especially on the outside there, where they just really kind of pop out, kind of making it into a point there. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go around, check on you guys. I think this is good enough for me to start. So I'm just gonna go throw some fixative on here. Hopefully, there it goes. Okay, I'll let that sit. If anyone needs fixative, I can help you out with that. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, might be good to tone it out all the way, all that white area there. Because if you see any of these kind of little highlights there, that means that everything else is going to be darker.
Okay.
So you need to make the whole area dark. Then you can kind of erase away the little highlights and stuff like that. So there should be no whiteness on her face. The only white part of the actual painting or the drawing should be her hair.
Yes.
Everything else should be darker than that. So if it's not darker, make it darker. Just get that dirty paper towel and just rub some of that charcoal all over it. In fact, I probably could have used more. Oh man. Yeah, I probably could use more. It's hard to see it on the screen. Yeah, it's really hard to see it on the screen. Maybe I could go even darker. Yeah. So yeah, get you a nice thick pencil for those big shadows. Good. Just gonna get those highlights in there. Erase a little bit in there. You need one? I have extra. Yeah.
I looked at the thing, it says focus.
Charcoal, and then we're gonna paint on top. Yeah.
I read a little too fast to actually pay attention to what you said.
I don't think I did say it, but
Yeah, curious for that.
I can't get their lips right. Like the lips are too big. When I make them smaller, they look too small.
So Sandy,
Uh,
do you know about Ray passing away?
yeah. It's terrible.
Were they in the class?
No, anyway.
So great.
So there's a lot of.
She has glaucoma, so they put stent
Trying to work
in her eye
inside the
to relieve the
shapes, so
pressure. It takes 4 to 8 weeks to recover from
shapes
that, but
are
I think
good
she
for
can
the
drive by
eyes.
Friday. But
Maybe
you're
they were
not
a bit
supposed
too
to bend
big.
over, you have to
The
take eye
eyes
drops, it
tried
has
to
to be covered. Yeah.
Uh,
That's her, she said that's her second time.
The
They did
shapes are
it
good.
before and
They, the
sometimes it
sizes.
fails, so they have to do it again and they have to do each eye. And I remember one time, just like this, to my own office, they took me to
And I would, you know, all this. is
cosmetic,
much
oh my
better.
God. She has to take care of her medical problem. She said.
I do these kind of.
We should
half
get
marks like this. So kind of switch it in there. There's a lot of shadow underneath the nose, so if you do see that shadow in there, it is darker behind the nose, so that's what creates that line between the nose and what's behind it, so you wanna make sure that that's really dark. You shouldn't be seeing the line of the nose, all you should be seeing is the value change between the nose and the cheek. Yeah, and some of the things go for the eyes and stuff too, so it'll kind of work bigger first. Yeah, which isn't the hardest thing in the world, because you could just kind of erase the shapes of the eyelids, because those are the brightest thing, right? And then underneath that is the shadow, and you already have a lot of darkness there. So kind of convert your big eye to half the size. Focus on that kind of. Yeah. And then, you know, if you look at the picture, look at the shape of the shadow there above the eyelid. You can see this big shape above the eye. It's like a big pizza, basically. And then this eye here is very small. It's like half the size of that. Yeah. And then you want to pay attention to what's going on in the face here too, because there's this big cheekbone here that's protruding, and the only way that you can show that off is by making sure that this part here, there's a line between this lighter area and this shadowy area, which is more of that middle tone, which is if you blast that middle tone, you can kind of erase away some of that to show off the cheekbones. Yeah. But you never want it to go purely white, because again, that's how white that light's gonna be hitting. Yeah.
I cannot get this side with the ear.
Okay.
I'm just can't get this. That was supposed to be an ear, but it's way
Mm-hmm.
too far out. Chin. Supposed to be the ear. The and this is too long. Looks like it's too long. Maybe we'll change it up one.
Yes. I believe it should go up more.
Now where should the ear?
Here. I mean, you could kind of pay attention, look at the bigger shape here, bigger thing, where it's like that line of the eye to the ear. So it's like the eyebrow and the top of the ear kind of align there. And then, you can kind of compare things and measure things up like that.
So it's really clear.
So, are you going to be using charcoal? Okay, charcoal's going to be your best friend. Because you're going to want
Just want to draw on first so I can see what I'm drawing.
well, charcoal is going to be your friend because you can remember how we've been able to kind of erase, add on, move around. Right now, you're not focusing on the forms. You're just focusing on the placement of things. Yeah.
This is actually right. Just went off too much because it's going to replace what this was going to be weird. Too far down.
Yep. Just making small adjustments. Easy peasy.
Here's the back.
Erase, move around.
Here's the back.
And you're just guessing. You can measure it. Just sticking your pen in the air and measuring things. So you can compare sizes and locations. So you can measure that ear. How big is that? Where is it located? You know, you can, in a way, you can kind of triangulate. Right? So you can triangulate where is that ear located compared to those eyebrows. It should be parallel, right? Now, as far as how far is it gonna be, you can measure out that ear. Where's the base there? 1, 2, 3. It's almost 1, 2, 3 and a half. It's like a third, but a little bit over this way. Or if you measured it to the neck there, or if you measured it to the nose there, or if you measured how far that nose is to the chin, and you can compare that to the ear. There's so many things you could measure to. Yeah, I'm working like this. But okay. But it's for me, it's more about blocking in those values. That's more important than anything. And that's why I'm using straight charcoal, because I'm not looking at where's the nose, where's the ear, where's the mouth. All I'm paying attention to is what value is this big block here on the face here? What value is this big shape here under the chin there? What shape is that underneath the chin there? It's, I think it goes down to like the angle and the shape that it's gonna be at, and making sure that this is right enough to be in place. I think maybe right underneath your nose there, brighter. So it does look a little mustachy. Just a little erasing will fix that. Yeah, I feel like the face could be toned down, just a bit darker. I think where you're,
And this is a what?
you might be able to do that.
See, there's this one.
Yeah. Maybe the eyes are a little too big. I don't know. At the same time, it's kind of cool. Okay. I'm just saying, like, it can be part of your style. You know, it doesn't look bad. I think it just doesn't smell. But if you're trying to take a photo,
I had
acrylics?
some,
it's up to them to see how it looks.
I had.
So I think the eyes aren't shut.
Okay.
And so dark.
Yeah,
So they're very, yeah.
So I can kind of.
All the skin tone here, all is see tone down. Like, which kind of dark. That's what it is. So that way, see how bright this is.
I know, especially,
Yeah.
Bright because
you know,
everything else is so dark. Compare this value to this value.
Things don't look like.
Very good. So. I'll shade it down a little.
It looks like, it does look like that.
Shape a
Can't
shadow
fix
there.
the lips no matter what I do. I need the nose longer because it was too far from the lips. Then I need the chin, I adjusted the chin.
Longer. Bring the chin down and then it's down.
Letter B, letter B.
Okay, so long as it's somewhat in the right place, I think that's the part that I'm asking. The eyes in the right places, the nose.
Right. I think the nose bridge should be over here. And the eye, yeah.
Or get the eye to come out a little bit more.
Like you can see, kind of look at those. If you compare like the nose bridge to there, there's a nose bridge, should be kind of here.
Okay.
So,
So then
and you see that the nose kind of overlaps the eye even. So it's like the nose, maybe the eye is not far off. So
okay,
you could get the
Get the
nose to be
nose
right in front of it.
let me try it.
And you can see how avoid using lines and start using values to differentiate between
Okay.
things.
Okay.
So this here is like much darker, this part is much lighter, that's why it stands out.
Okay.
This whole area is much darker.
So now move the eye and move the bridge.
Values.
Thanks.
I need an African American nurse. I've done the lips, I don't know how many times. I mean, doesn't look okay. It just looks too thick. The lips look too thick, but if I make it thinner, and it's too far away from her nose and her chin.
So I would say erase away. Oh shoot, I like that. Oh.
The charcoal. You're not a rich man.
Huh?
You're not a rich man.
What? What?
I give you a quarter for the charcoal.
Don't do that. No.
I'm trying to make everyone else.
No. I have so much charcoal at home. It's absurd. Don't worry about it.
So do I. I just found it. I just didn't realize.
Oh.
I am absurd. Absurd. Aren't I? Sandy knows I'm absurd.
It brings the lips.
They can go in a bit. They don't need to be puckered out.
I started off like that, but then I started.
Too much volume.
And the hair will be
Oh,
down, this is already a little over to the right.
It brings the eye, that was my best.
Delivery. to the front door.
And let me see if I can fix the lips.
Maybe. I think I'll. Should I continue on? Should I close through the painting? Or do you guys need more time for?
I'm struggling with the drawing.
Okay.
Here. See, so it looks like percent.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's an eye, I know. Yeah, so now it's gonna be simple.
Fix the eye.
That's better. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. It's coming along. Yeah. So just keep in mind those values. I kind of want to do the second. I think I'm gonna do a second here on street drawing of the same thing just quickly so you guys can kind of see it one more time. Stripes? Are you blending with your fingers or? Okay, so fingers have oils in them, so I would try to avoid that. Just use paper towels. So. It is, but it will kind of hold it into the paper more. So, I don't know. Erase, yeah. Yeah. Then you can kind of bring it back there. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick demo of another drawing. I'm gonna paint this one, but I'll kind of show you another quicker one. I'm gonna do the same thing, but well. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time just for you guys. I'm gonna do it quick. Okay. Oh man, I feel like the biggest issue is the size of the paper. It's so much easier when it's bigger. All right. No. Okay. I'm just gonna hold it.
Can you still pan over the physical?
Yes. Yes. So, oftentimes, that was one way to do it. This is the way I usually kind of like to do it. So, if you want to mute your phone, whoever's got me on. Oh, that's crazy. I could hear it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw in that overall shape there. Angle the next thing here. There we go. And the angle for the ear. So I'm just gonna go kind of blast it with this charcoal here, because she's all kind of in shadow. Blend it out so you can value it in. That's about as dark as she needs to be. Then for the hair here, and then I'm going to look for that center line. It's her chin. It works so much better when I'm faster. I mean, so something about portrait painting and painting people in general is that the most famous people in the world, like Michelangelo or something, a lot of those artists would stylize their faces. All the faces look similar, right? It's very contemporary that people started capturing more of a likeness, but it is optional in a painting. You don't need to capture people's likeness. I mean, this is a person that we all know and love her movies. But yeah, all right. So there's the center of the face. Then I can kind of measure out where those eyebrows are. 1, 2, 3. It's about a third of the face. I measured it. 1. Look at that angle. 2 is the nose. Third. Boop, boop. And then I can compare all this to where that hair starts, to that middle of the bridge there. How big are her eyes going to be? So I can kind of compare there to there. Just kind of in the middle, there to there. So her eye probably starts about here. There we go. Darkness there, darkness there. Darkness in the eye. Darkness under the eyelid. Darkness here. Line for the eyelid. Darkness there. And her eyes kind of go at the same location here. Nose goes in. That shadow. Eyes a bit darker over here, really light. Darkness under her eye there. Focusing just in that group there. Now I'm looking at the darkness under her nose. And then the shadow underneath the nose there. Shadow underneath there. And then her lips are about a third of the way up from her nose. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, but it's a bit higher, so I'll do it up here. Compare value. Okay, her nose is way too big here. So it needs to be more like there. Okay. And her nose goes this way.
But it's a full portrait.
It looks like a person.
Yeah.
And you move it over.
Okay. And I'm just gonna go check those lines there. You know, that lip goes to about the center of the eye there. Okay. And her hair is much darker. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna get to painting. I just want to get to painting. All right. So we got her face there. Now, if you wanted to practice at home, and you could always grid out a picture, or and then draw it from the grid, break it down even more. Or you could use a black and white photo on paper and do kind of like a graphite transfer. Hi.
Did you say next week is the last week we're gonna meet and that's when we're doing food?
Yes.
Okay. Now
Yes.
you mentioned pizza party?
I'm bringing we're bringing pizza. Somebody's bringing pizza.
'Cause
So
I was thinking if you take a collection and some money to
no,
pay for the.
no, I'm not taking your money. No, I'm not taking money. No,
Yes, yes,
no,
yes.
no.
Let's take some money for pizza. Or whoever is buying pizza.
I would leave it on the floor. I don't want your money. I'm sorry.
Who's buying pizza? Anybody? I'm going to Costco. You're gonna go, no, someone was going to Costco. You're gonna go to Costco for some pizza?
Okay. So I want to show you guys a trick. For you guys having a hard time here, here's a trick. Here is a trick, guys. It's a good trick. So print out your picture that you want to work from. And have it in the scale and size that you want to paint it in. And, you know, we work with a pretty small piece of paper. So here, let's just say you wanted to work in this scale, which is insane to me. I think it should be much bigger, but you can get that charcoal or graphite. Either one will work. And bam, we have ourselves a charcoal transfer. So I can put this on top of something, get a piece of tape. Let me get my tape. Okay, so you get a piece of tape. It could be office tape, it could be blue tape, whatever. Tape it onto your surface right where you want it. And then you can get yourself a pen or pencil. Let me see. I can get a pencil. Yeah, ballpoint pen works good. Yeah, red pen. That's a good idea. I have a pencil. It's still shiny. It's different. So I'll draw right on top, and I can trace the person's head. I can trace the lines between the value changes here. I can trace the ears and any of those big shapes I see of shadow, those values changing. A what? The what? No.
It is used for filters and they can draw. When it heats up, it disappears.
Ah, that's awesome. Yeah, I've used that for painting and drawing as well. I've used it one. It's a pen, right? Yeah, Frixon or friction. It's a friction pen. It's an erasable pen. And all right, so then once you have that, there we go. Check that out. So then with that, then you can start looking at it and then, doing the values in there, and you can, blend all you want, get those values all you want. You don't really need to worry too much about, where everything is in the right place. All you have to worry about is the right values, which is a good practice to have. Not the only practice you should have, but I mean, you do kind of lose something because it's like then you're just working exactly from the photo, but it's a good place to get started. Yep. So you can see there already, I kind of got some of those values in there. Yeah. Next time I teach this class, I'll be doing this for you guys. So sorry about today. But I'm gonna go teach you the next following steps here. And that's gonna be painting onto our drawing here. So I'm gonna get my paints here, and I have a few. I of course use all my colors when I'm painting. Even though you might only see yellow and orange or something like that, we'll be using blues and greens and reds and maybe even violets. Yeah, because the more colors you use, the better it's going to look, all right? And I already sprayed it with fixative a few times over. It's all right. Maybe I'll do one more spritz. And I'll show you my brushes here. So I'll be using this big large brush. And I will be using this medium 1/2 inch brush. This is 1 inch. This is 1/2 inch. It could be 3/4. That's fine. And these will be my main color blocker inners. And then I will also have this one for certain details. Definitely need a small round brush. This is round. And then for blending, of course, I'll have this is a goat hair brush. Good for blending. Very round. Filbert would work well as well. And then I have this one as well, which is angle shader. So it's also kind of rounded, but it's good to kind of get into some of those details where I need blending. Okay. Please don't move. All right, cool. So first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be finding the general color of her face. So I'm not quite looking at the shadows. I'm not quite looking at the highlights either. I'm looking at things that are kind of in the middle, kind of between those colors. And what I'm seeing right now is going to be a color mixing thing, is kind of this orangey kind of color. So I'm going to get my palette here. And I'll try to start from a clean palette just for you guys. But if you work with palettes, I'd say keep it the same. Don't wash it off. You will use those colors again. It will be helpful. But I will wash it off just to kind of showcase my color mixing and stuff. See, like already I have a color that's good to use. I'm just like, dang, there it is. That's the color. I would have been happy with that. But exactly, I'm going to show you how to make this color. So I'll wipe this free. I'm just getting it wet. There it goes. A little bit of paint. Big whoop. Just a little paint. You can get more. I can get more. Okay. Okay, there we go. And maybe I'll go ahead and wipe this down too. Also a helpful color. Dang, this would have been good too. For her blush, 100%. Just down the drain. Start from scratch. Sometimes it's good to start from scratch, but I say it's pretty enjoyable to work from a seasoned palette. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, I need to clean up a space here. This is. We can do that. We can do this, and we can do this. Perfect. So I have all these brushes out when I'm working, so I'll kind of be going back and forth between them all. Okay. Alrighty. So first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be getting my big brush here, bit of water. Yeah. And we're going to be blasting this down with kind of the neutral color and tone of her skin color. All right, so I can kind of get some colors I find close to it. So I'm seeing a lot of yellows. There's a lot of yellows in this. There's also a lot of pinks too. So I can get a little bit of this red here. And I can go ahead, maybe get more red. Maybe I'll get kind of this cool alizarin crimson kind of red. Yeah, and a whole lot of white. Yeah. There we go. A bit more white. Try to get that same kind of value. I like to start at like a similar value that I'm going to be seeing. Okay, more white. Okay, and maybe a bit more yellow here. Ooh, too much yellow, maybe. Okay, I'll get a bit more red. That alizarin crimson. I'm making a lot here.
Did you spray the fixative before?
Yes, yeah, I did it maybe 3 times or so. But certain fixatives work better than others. But yeah, I have the Fonzie stuff, the Spectra fixative. You can spray it indoors. No, it's non-toxic. Yeah, non-toxic. Yeah. But I was happy to see it in this one portrait painting book that I recently bought and am reading. Okay, here we go. All right, cool. And we get a piece of paper here.
What's the name of that book?
Painting. I'll bring it next week.
Who is the author?
It just came out this last year.
Oh,
Yeah, and I've been waiting for it to come out. But it's full of so many gems. Okay, here we go.
that's a nice collection. So,
Here we go.
warm.
Yeah, I know. It's a very warm lighting, so let's see how this looks with that skin there. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I think I'll go a bit more white in there, but I think I'll be good after that. Maybe even more. So this is going to be kind of the main kind of color here, and I'm going to get kind of a good amount of water here. Maybe I'll even use one of these kind of little side things here. Yeah, just kind of the base color here. So it's going to be pretty watered down. All right. And so that way it's going to be pretty semi-transparent. And I'm going to go over the whole face here, the whole face. Even into the hair a little bit. This is transparent enough. All right, cool. Charcoal's not moving. Maybe a little bit. Try to wash my brush as much as I can. Okay. All right. Okay. And maybe I'll kind of lift off some of this. I can kind of dry my brush a bit and kind of lift off some of the paint there with a more dry brush. certain highlights I want to get. Yeah, well, I can still make adjustments as I go down onto the painting here. Now, as far as her hair goes, I might get some of this color here, kind of go off of it. So it's kind of related there. Maybe I'll get a bit of brown in there. Now, to kind of neutralize certain colors, which the hair is definitely a bit more neutralized, you can think about complementary. So I might get some of this Viridian green in here. Yes. Yes, and then I'm gonna warm it back up with some yellow and brown. There we go. Yeah. That's a good kind of hair color there. Yeah.
With watercolor and then over the top of it.
Yes, yes, yeah. Watercolor might even work a little bit nicer. Yeah, yeah, a few coats of the spray. I like that yellow ochre. That yellow ochre is very opaque. I need more paper towels. Okay. Yeah, whatever. I'll fix the neck later. So, first thing I'm going to be doing here after I block in that middle tone is I'm going to get the darks. So I'm going to be getting the black with a small brush. And maybe I'll get a little bit of this kind of middle tone skin color. So it's not a pure black, but it'll be close to it. Okay. And I'm just going to be kind of getting those kind of outlines here, the darks. So that's going to be above the eyes themselves. I'm not going to be outlining the bottom lid. Not going to be outlining this. Basically getting the darks here will help you find your values later on. And then maybe the nose here. And then definitely the inside of the mouth there. There's.
Hey Bryce, I'll watch the rest of this on YouTube.
All right, sounds good.
Library.
Take it easy, guys. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Carving out. All right, so those are the only parts where it's going to be like almost purely black. Yeah, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to try to find some of the big shadow shapes. And certain ones of these shadow shapes are going to be kind of warmer colors, but everything's going to have that middle tone in it. So I'll have some of that middle tone in there, and I can kind of make maybe kind of this darker shadow kind of color here. So if I get a little bit of this brown here, a little bit of this red here. Whew, too much. Let's see, mix that in there. And because it's in the shadow, I'm gonna get just a teensy bit of this blue in there. There we go. The blue is a really good shadow color, and I can kind of check in with that there. That's pretty good. Maybe I'll even have a bit more red in there. Maybe that was a decent color for the shadow in the first place. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna go get above the eye there. Have my other brush ready. And maybe I could even get it a little bit wet before I put it down even. If I know that there's going to be a soft edge here, I kind of get it a little bit wet. Now I'm going to get that color in there. Especially for watercolors, you see this work really well. I can kind of blend it out. I kind of like to do like a tap thing. It's kind of a sfumato kind of technique. So it's kind of that you're hiding your brush strokes. This is very Leonardo da Vinci kind of esque. Yeah. Maybe I'll get it a little bit cooler. I could use some of that black in there. I mean, this is even darker over here. This is a darker kind of shade, so maybe I'll get a little bit of black. And then look for that edge to soften it up. Some artists use their fingers to kind of blend things as well. That works fine too. I can do it right now. And of course, I can kind of push some of the highlights later, but I'm just going to focus on the shadows for now. I'll get this darker over here. I like to work the furthest away and then work your way forward. It's just like painting a landscape where you paint the mountain and the sky, and then you paint the tree, then you paint the goat standing in front of the tree, and then you paint I don't know. So, somebody's hand petting the goat. You know? Does that make sense? So I can kind of paint into the nose. Get some of that middle tone in there. Yeah. The next semester is going to be very beginner friendly. Today we'll never do anything like this again. I'm gonna just say
This is so hard.
it is really hard.
Oh my God. You know, this is an advanced class.
I know. So
I think you think too highly of us.
I think too highly of myself. I'm just like, I think, oh, I could teach this. I can teach anything. No, I don't know. I think there's a different way to approach
Do you ever
this.
teach watercolor, Bryce, or you just a gouache kind of guy?
I just go off of what people want, and we're gonna be doing gouache next semester. So you're welcome to use watercolor, but yeah, I'm not gonna lead the class with watercolor. I think I'll plan something fun and easy for the last class for us to paint. I think that'd be nice, right? Something fun and easy for the last class. No. All right. Fixative, yeah. Here.
Mine is such a big bottle, I left it at home today. I said, we're not doing charcoal, why do I do that?
Sorry. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do some. Sure. I'm gonna go do some blush, kind of in the cheeks over here. So I'm using that same color that I used before, just adding a little bit more red. Yes, go ahead. Huh? No, that's the quality one. You're good.
Oh, yeah. I know. What's the big green bottle? What's the big that drink? The Black Rush. Yes. Exactly. Put something else in it. Kahlua. They put something else in it. The Black Rush. They put something else in it besides.
You know, we used to like to drink grasshoppers. So you because that also tastes like green mint. You can't drink. It makes my heart
Not painting over it.
half a glass of wine or glasses of water.
Yes, someday.
I take a little sip and I give it to my
You got it, right?
They always want
Yeah,
alcohol that's not for pure
Awesome, thank you.
Easier subject. Then everything else kind of falls into the gap.
Study on back.
Sure, sure.
How much of that fixative do you spray? Just spraying your hair?
No. It's not a lot.
Just like
It's like you're supposed to do it for like 2 feet away.
okay.
Lightly mist. Let it settle, and then spritz it again. You're supposed to do it like up to 3 times, but
So
I don't
let
know.
it dry
Yeah,
before you put the next layer.
yeah. Let it settle, and then probably let it dry a little bit. It doesn't take long for it to dry. It's very light layers. Right. So you can do that outside. Just do it far away from the doors because it is pretty toxic. Yeah. Yes. That's what I went to school with. So you just have to do it far away from the entrance. I think you'd be fine with twice. Yeah, that one's a little stronger, so it will work better. But yeah, I would say spray it like this distance, like from the paper, and then spritz it, step back, let it settle, and then go back again and do it one more time. Yeah, as far as away, maybe in the parking lot. I don't know. At least smoke like smoker's distance. If you're gonna go out for a smoke, like do it that far away. So yeah, you should be fine. Maybe on the sidewalk. If you exit out this way on the sidewalk, because that's public, they can't say anything. And it's also shaded, so that's nice. So the expensive one's like 28. It comes like this size, and it lasts a really long time. Like for you guys barely using it, it'll probably last a lifetime. But I use it with my work almost every day, all the time, and it's nice to have it indoors, or I can just spritz it and be like, yeah. It's charcoal.
We use it on oil pastel so that it doesn't smudge,
Uh-huh. It might create a barrier for watercolors. I don't know.
Acrylic or gouache, you don't ever use it on gouache or acrylic.
Yeah, definitely not for acrylic. Acrylic is already like a glue. It's stuck on there. It's Legos.
But have you ever used it on watercolor or gouache? Personally, or just on charcoal?
I have used it. Sorry. I've never used it on watercolors before. I've only used it on charcoal. and I've used it on pastels. So, and I don't know about oil pastels. I can't tell you that it
Yeah,
will
we
protect.
did it in class. The teacher brought some and
Oh,
we did the oil pastel so
Uh-huh.
that it doesn't transfer to whatever's on top of it.
okay, okay.
So we did do it on oil pastel to sort of like seal it in.
Uh-huh. So, for those who are wanting to sneak out, I'm gonna go have a potluck list if you guys want to sign up, so we don't get two people keep bringing the same thing.
I'll bring some dessert. Unless dessert is taken. Never.
You can never have too much dessert.
There you go.
Veggies. Okay, I'll go put you down. Oh man, she looks so sickly in the picture. Okay. So you said, what are you bringing?
Dessert.
Dessert. Okay.
The Chinese lady that we were talking to earlier.
Okay.
She said
But I'll have it up here. Here you go.
Stop it. I told her it's not there. She said if I could ask at the front. If someone here will give you. Well, she was in the morning class, so. She said she's brought her in the morning class.
Crackers are good. I like crackers and cheese, maybe. That'd be good. Okay. Okay. All right. Ta-ta. See you next time. Okay. Yeah.
I'm a little confused. She gave me $20.
No, she didn't. No, I can't take money. It's
No. She gave me $20.
Okay.
To do
Okay.
So, how many pizzas should I bring?
Whatever $20 will pay for. I mean, people bring a lot of food, so it's like if it's not for everybody, that's okay, because not everybody's gonna eat it, especially if it's pepperoni.
Right.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I mean, you could get any kind of pizza. I mean, everyone was like sad about the Supreme pizza being gone from them, but
Yeah.
there's some great pizza places. So I don't know who's picky about pizza. I think any pizza is good,
Yes.
but there's some really good pizza places out there for sure. Pizza Hut is good. Okay. Yeah, whatever. You can't go wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
I just ordered it on Amazon.
Oh, just this?
Yeah, it has a little handle in the middle. I saw one at Dollar Tree, but it didn't have the screen.
Oh.
And it's a little bit bigger, it's more like for elementary school teachers, they put the pencils and stuff in. Yeah, that was yeah. Yeah, there's 99 left.
Yeah.
But the dollar store used to be about $1.25. Now. Because I just got paper crates. And I went home and I buy $4. going to place. Yeah, that's my fault, I didn't see it.
You're gonna throw them away.
That's my fault, I just assumed if it's even if it's at more, maybe $1.50.
Right.
So they didn't assume it was $4. You have to really look. They don't tell you that.
If you don't.
Yeah, it's just that I get those. Yeah, I've gotten that's why I have to use That's a little one to play with.
Yeah.
My little ones play with the.
Yeah. It's been pretty small.
It's all the ways for the cheap TV, like the nice ones.
Oh,
And I think the nice ones with the vacuum.
yes, yes. Yeah.
But I'm not there yet. I'm not anywhere near using a canvas yet. No. I'm just worried to draw. I don't even know to draw.
You know, it's
Yeah, I've heard about that.
We actually have to bring.
Yeah, I love
Also, you know, when you're down to what happens is find a way to move your book will tell you. Find a way to shut off. These are symbols. So I see shapes. And then yeah.
And it goes step by step. So I can.
Oh.
Oh, did you want the name of the book?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's Painting Luminous Portraits.
Okay. Is it in your internet archive?
Sadly, no. Well, it's so brand new.
Oh, I see.
It's
I've heard of that.
and it's interesting too because he does use AI for his references just to kind of play around with like color and light and composition ideas. And then he also does a lot of experimenting, but he's very here, I'll show you. So good, so good, so good. Cool. Right, here it is. Oh. Here. It's pretty crazy. I'm excited to get through it. I feel like
Oh, Steve.
you know him.
Yeah, I think he teaches at the one in LA.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna bring yet, so
Okay.
I won't sign yet.
No worries. Sorry about today.
No.
I hope. Yeah, we'll see. Right now, I'm just kind of building up values here. Shoot, should have done it with this brush first. Whoa, that's a lot of white.
For gouache, with
Uh-huh.
if you mix with white, that
Yeah.
make it
Very cool.
cool.
Very cool. Yeah. So it's like you kind of have to start with the white and then you go back to like warm colors or at least find find ways to
Because with watercolor, if you mix with wet, it won't be
Mhm.
as transparent, right?
Right. Yeah. So yeah, with gouache, it's like you kind of looks all right. Yeah, you kind of have to be careful.
Mm. This is watercolor paper.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is arches, so it's really sturdy. So it's dealing with a lot of my abuse right now. Okay, cool. I know. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of tempted to go back to oil. I was like thinking about it. I was like, I kind of miss oil. Oil was awesome. Yeah. But I don't know. So many people got gouache supplies that they're just like, I want to get my money's worth. I know. Yeah. True. It is giving a very Da Vinci. This is,
So luminous.
yeah. Here, you want to write it down somewhere?
I'll just take a
Here.
picture.
Here, I got a post-it note.
Oh,
Sure, of course. Okay. Painting luminous portraits for artists. It's so good. It's insane. Like I was just looking through my books last night. I got like 3 books. And I have 2 more coming in the mail today. Just kind of loading up for next semester and maybe for myself.
just like me,
I have a whole library in my apartment. It's just I'm just surrounded by books. In my restroom, I got a little library in there too. I probably shouldn't. I mean, books and water.
people
But-
people ask me, they go, what are you going to do with these art books? I go, when I die, I want them to be buried next to me. Because I can't give
True.
them, you know, I can't give them up.
True. Yeah. No. I'm like, can I just have a library where everyone can read it? Like, not steal it.
This is a book for industrial design people, you know, it teaches you how to like look at things from their perspective. You know?
Oh, he does.
Yeah, not this book. I'm talking about this another book.
But the same guy.
It's no, it's a different guy. Whose is his last name? Sketching the Basics.
Wait, you talking about Gurney? James Gurney?
I think there's a Close and a Gurney. Is it?
Yeah. So it's James Gurney and the guy who did like all the like cabin paintings and stuff like that. What's his name? I forgot. He made a bunch of money. He was a very rich alcoholic artist. But yeah, he had like a whole empire and he still has artworks in his name. Like he's got a whole company still going. So
No, this is not designed for painters, but you can get some information from that. And these 2 people are gearing it towards people who are who do industrial design, right?
yeah.
With objects and all that. So they show how, like, if you have a vacuum cleaner, you know, the shape of the vacuum cleaner and how you come up with, you know, every broken part.
Here. Yeah, that book I'm gonna go through. Like I've never actually like gone through a book and like followed along because I usually I'll go through a book and I'll like flip through it and kind of be like I know this, and then and then I'll find like some little gem of information. But this book, I'm just like, no, I'm gonna do these practices. Like this is crazy. I'm just like my mind's kind of blown. I mean, the whole charcoal underdrawing, that's his idea. I've done it once before, but he that's all he ever does, and I'm just like surprised because it's like when you look at his paintings, it's just you don't think charcoal under painting, you think painting, and a lot of my stuff is paintings, but I think he's using oil, so very transparent. Yeah. Oh yes.
What's his brand?
Spectrafix. Yeah, I can write it down.
I'm telling you, it's a game changer. I've never used it.
Spectrafix.
We were going for 2 weeks, but I
Yeah.
had a wedding, so I had to take 3 outfits for a wedding.
Okay.
3 events. So that means we had to go.
It's better, huh?
Yeah. I would be careful about zigzaggy lines.
Okay.
When you're doing lines, try to get them as close as possible.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You can kind of see the difference. If you go back and forth, you can see the difference. One, it kind of hurts your eyes. And then some artists, they'll also control, like they'll either follow the form as it goes around. So you can kind of follow the form if you wanted to.
Right.
And that's helpful. Or you can have everything kind of have the same angle to it.
Okay.
And just kind of focus on the shapes of the shadows. So it's like if you look here, that shape of the shadow there, that's the kind of shape there. So yeah, I guess you're kind of seeing that. Yeah. So
Looks like him, right? A little bit.
yeah.
I think so.
It's because like the W's not there. Yeah, I think he's got a much broader chin. Like his chin should be much stronger, like down to there. I mean, it's the same size.
It's confusing because right, you don't see this, you don't see it's all black.
Right.
It's a special way of
So I feel like the chin you drew stops here. That's where the chin usually ends, but there's hair past it.
right.
So that's why it goes a bit lower. And then his cheekbones, I mean his jawline here, is pretty far out. I feel like even like look at this, like it even goes up and out. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. Yeah, you could totally do it as a painting.
Black and white.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not right. Not bad. No.
Yeah.
No, it's little.
You did it? Wow.
Also about
I mean, is that charcoal? You put charcoal on?
no, this is just.
You don't want to have a pastel class.
Y de más que wow. Yeah. Anywhere.
Yeah, I know, I was looking on YouTube because I just wasn't blending right. And so the YouTube, it said these blending pens, I wondered, so. I got them, they're just, I still use paper towel, but these are really good. I was trying it out, and they seem to be really good. I want you to go out.
Right, what we need is a bigger screen.
Yeah. I think maybe better reference for you guys. Like if you guys had like a printout of this face, you know, just kind of goes down to my planning. It could be better.
We have a Los Alamitos. Not a resident. Residents register first. So I never get on. I always wait. And I found one in Cerrito. But it's.
Oh my gosh. This is coming out good.
No, the Cerritos one is. Because you could stop it. I've heard about it, Bruce said it, talked about it.
Yeah. When someone says, this is his money, you have.
I'm gonna buy mine and Amazon and see what's out. What is it? The time?
Drawing from the right side. Like very. In the library also. Used to be over here. She got forehead. Anything right side frame. This week.
I'm gonna have fun to color. There's another place I always want to color, it's called Grit.
Oh, yeah.
And I have to do it all. Because my good color of a book class, of books alive. And every time she gives us a list of everything, we go on there, and I go, it says, what do you use for, if you just read it.
How you doing today?
Good.
Pretty
I
good.
didn't get the, I'll tell you what happened.
Okay. All right.
A lot for them, and then you get credit.
Yeah.
You get credit for everyone.
So, eight books. ABE.
Isn't it very good?
Is that a
You know, it's
used one
better
also?
than before. And I didn't even look like her, but still I got all the features in.
There you
And got
go.
that, and I didn't put any,
Nice.
that, I forgot to do it in charcoal. I used to do
Okay.
it in the river.
Yeah.
But I thought
Pencil
that was
works.
fairly good for,
It's good progress.
Right.
That's right. Great
Not-
progress.
not
We're
good.
trying something out of our comfort zone,
yeah,
and we should be proud of ourselves for trying.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's good. So I think next time I'll get better.
There you go. Always.
That's a good picture.
Yes.
Primary color.
Coming out. It's coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, low battery. Luckily, end of my class. I think I'm gonna need to put a new battery in my.
I know, might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it was a good time. We're gonna go home, gonna get all my stuff. I'm gonna try it again.
Okay. Sounds
I'll tell you what
great.
it is.
All right.
It's
Sounds
probably
good.
It's probably good to do it again.
Hmm.
So anyway, good. That's good. See, I can't get the drawings in the piece and everything around it. And, you know, that's the touch. But anyway, I did it with something.
I thought I wouldn't even try. I was sitting Monday. Okay.
That's my normal time. What is doing pastels right now?
Yes.
Monday morning stamp.
I was in for full
See, I couldn't get lines as high per line, big like you did. And then when I started putting in details in, they were off. And I couldn't figure out when it was off.
It's a lot easier to work much larger.
Yeah.
Like the bigger it is, the easier it's gonna be. It seems counterintuitive, but
I think you're right.
working in this scale here,
Uh-huh.
if it's not side to side, I mean, even at this size, I'm having a hard time.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I've worked on much larger scale faces, something like this big, and that's doable because faces have a lot of creases and curves and values, and we look at them 24/7.
Yeah.
So we'll recognize when anything is just a little bit off. Whereas human bodies or animals or anything else, we don't really notice so much. So it's more forgiving when we paint other things, especially things in nature that are very random, like flowers, landscapes,
Yeah.
where you could move a rock
Yeah.
and nobody would be like, that rock's supposed to be over there. Why is it over there?
Yeah.
So next semester will be definitely more forgiving. So yeah.
This is just as good.
Good stuff. I love it. I love your enthusiasm. You're so positive here. I'm glad you're here. Okay, what is going on here?
That's what I tried to do. Then I put the color on and this is all with the tint now. So when you'll buff it all out. This was my very first one. And it's hard. I know it's it's really hard. I have to teach us. Right before you do anything, she always gives you a copy. So if you want to, you can fold it and you grid. So that's how I learned to do the grid. I did the grid on that one. It was just more, but it's still just learning. It's just learning. And I'm just starting to learn watercolor.
Perfect. Ah, got it.
Learning everything at once. I've never learned this before.
You happen to have your band?
A rubber band? I don't. I have tape though. Yeah. Here. We can tape it.
Last time I
Sounds good.
Tomorrow morning at 9 to 11. That's the full of them. It's needle crafts. Really nice people, so it's just a long way to go.
Thank you.
Of course.
I think I'm gonna sit down and practice on.
There you go.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
a good rock.
That would be. Yeah.
I think I can do it.
Yeah. I'll probably be cleaning up soon enough. Maybe in the next 20 minutes or so. I think once this guy dies, then I don't know. Maybe after my.
Well, you're not gonna get it yet exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, the
But
thing.
I'll get closer. I definitely wanna.
But it also just to know that you don't just draw something and have it be excellent.
Uh-huh.
That's very amazing.
No, exactly. Like
You
even
know,
I will
because-
learn certain things.
Yeah,
She said we were doing
yeah.
watercolor.
See,
We only did pastels for the summer. People bought pastels and stuff. We don't care. Go back to watercolor. Please go back to watercolor.
So kind of being pretty transparent with it.
She showed us last week to do the pastels and to put baby oil over it. And it does a really special thing. It makes the sky look really cool. It makes the clouds. She did turpentine.
you guys.
I feel like once I got that down.
You can use with pastels.
That's it. I make my water, she ordered us to extend it.
What is that?
Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday.
In the morning?
Mhm.
This is what. And you do that one too.
No, I just.
Why would you do that one?
That's it. So,
Oh, that's too far. It's not for seniors. You did.
Yeah.
Where did I put this?
Walmart bag. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. How's it looking?
Looking good.
I'm worried I'm looking at it for too long.
I think with the color, it
What's
looks
wrong with your eyes?
droopy
Something wrong.
eyes.
I know. It's like, ugh. She got droopy eyes, but like not that droopy.
Spending $5,000 a month and just put your painting. I never shut my mouth because that,
Maybe here, a little darker here.
Mm.
some really, really weird things. She landed up, for some money, job fair, anything like that.
I never try upside down. So today I really,
Mm.
so it's like you're not painting the face, you're just painting something.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I should try that more.
Mm-hmm. It can be very helpful.
She feels she missed too much. So she's doing homeschooling and she's a teacher. Those kids are 2 years ahead. She's a reading.
You did the darkest dark first. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah,
with
yeah, so
watercolor,
that-
I could do that too, even
Yeah.
because it's a darkest one, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So that way you kind of have to adjust everything for it.
Mm.
So she has all those stuff.
But I think with the color is look more like her than the charcoal.
What watercolor?
No,
Or
after you with the color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the book that I'm reading,
Mm.
he's using oil paints, and oil paints are very similar to watercolors, actually. Because it's when you're glazing with oil paints, it's very similar to
Thin.
watercolors.
Uh-huh.
So, but yeah, then you can get that last bit of glop on there, which you can't really do with watercolors. But still, I also found a really cool book
Yeah.
for watercolors too. So I might have a few classes next semester of kind of watercolor kind of work. Let's do that. That's better.
我带一个那什么小番茄洗好了就当什么开始蒸，
Yeah, you can write down fruit.
Yeah.
She must be like.
看他画的就又不一样。
What'd she say?
She said, you looking at how you paint is different.
Mm.
他要倒的他也可以画。
Oh, I see what happened. The eye is too low. The eye should be higher. The angle's wrong. You can see it. Angle's like this. It's not too late. I'm gonna do it.
You can paint over it, right?
Yeah,
Okay, fix.
maybe like up here.
And I'm blending, so this is how you was. Now you have to blend.
I'm just gonna paint really opaquely, I guess.
What if you just paint more hair here? Would that make
What
the
hair?
difference? More curly hair?
The hair's not the problem. Let's go.
No, we did it different. I did gray though, gray.
It's gonna be black.
You can do whatever colors you want. I tried to do.
他说他的眼睛画的位置不对，所以他要从
Let's paint out the brown on.
那个角度不对，
对，他说这个高度不对。
So
会看的人会懂的，就是我
That's
没有
how
看
you do it with the upside down.
啊，
因为你
so I can see things in differently.
只要你看正面，你会想说哦，眼睛鼻子应该这样子。那你 upside down 的时候，你就不是在画一个人的脸，你就是比说哦，这个黑黑的应该在哪里，这个 shadow 在哪里，所以他就可以找出他的错误。
对啊，我就看人家可以 upside，然后这也可以再画。
就可以 correct 你的错误。
所以就是 professional， 我们这个普通的都不会小孩，我们是 elementary school kindergarten。
And yeah, I should simplify. I kind of understood that. I should next semester. Flowers and hills, green hills and
This is right away to learn.
trees green.
Yeah, right away to learn, but for me it's too old.
Happy sun with sunglasses, maybe. Oh no.
真的，他这个 class 真的是很正确的去学习，但是像我一样 too old 的。
You can still learn.
Yeah, I just come to listen what you say and watch you.
Sure. And hang out with everybody else.
Yes.
Yeah. Next semester will be more fun. This one, I don't know, it started off fun. I think it's just like the last couple of classes, kind of.
Next semester, do you have
The
class
registration form.
session?
Do
Do
you
you
need
have
the
the class
registration
number?
Oh yeah. Okay.
If
I'll
you
be right
don't
back.
have- If you don't have, ask my sister, you know, to.
I can grab it. I parked pretty close.
Or I can message you about the number.
Because I can show you on your phone.
You
want
have
it?
the number, huh?
I have
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Need it, then I will check.
Yeah. I'll find the number for her.
I'm gonna grab it. I'll be right back.
有懂得像这2尾3尾2尾3尾啊，真的是要不然他教的真的是正确的。
你看啊，我觉得他刚刚画 charcoal 还没那么小，眼睛，然后现在有颜色，深浅更明显，就比较像他。
本来就好像 charcoal 的时候看不太。
对，比较不像他。你看你颜色一上去，就让它立体，更立体。charcoal 应该也立体，可是刚刚好像没那么像，它现在一层又一层的画是在改。
我想他是想要教我们，就是有 charcoal 还可以，以前我根本都不知道，你 charcoal 之后还可以再加这个水彩，你知道？
就是要喷那个，对，喷那个就可以。
第一次我知道，我以前有买过这个罐子，是做什么我忘记了，好，那时候
你有
10年
画过 pastel 吗？
没有，那是大概10多年前的事情吧。10多年前
有画 charcoal 吗？
没有画 charcoal，画中国画。
哦，那我就不知道了。
他恐怕是不是让那个，因为我中国画有那个纸比较薄嘛，那个 rice paper 比较薄，
所以也要喷那个。
反正我都忘记了，反正我有买过一个那个做什么忘了，太久了，因为那个老师我一直学的快乐，现在就生病了，没有再学。
身体都很好吗？
我年纪大的人哈，没有毛病奇怪了。因为我这腿也不好走，人家叫我出去，我说不要，腿真到晚要是肌肉痛还是反正不是很自在的，但是没关系啊。我妈妈说的，年纪大了， 没毛病才奇怪。
I have other classes.
I never knew anything about that stuff.
No.
Everybody's, oh, we're still here.
That was not happening.
I take it.
So he kicks me out.
This paper give to me or I take a
I go home
photo.
and they don't work on it, I go to
I can
sleep.
take a photo.
You can take a photo if you want. Yeah.
Okay.
But you can fill it out right now.
La
Okay,
Palma,
I
La
can-
Palma is-
I can turn it in for you.
Okay.
So this is for next semester. Oh, wait. Sorry.
I
Oh,
take
here.
a photo.
So this
then
is
the course number is.
for Cypress Senior Center right there. So it's gonna be these two numbers.
Okay.
And if you wanna fill it out in class, you can.
I
And
take a photo then
okay.
I can do online for next week.
Yeah, and if you're interested in taking any other classes down the street, I have a La Palma.
I know there. I came to America, my first house La Palma.
Oh, yeah.
Recreation center. Later time, I don't know any English, so I go to recreation center, enjoy exercise, and then listen to English.
There you
Long
go.
time ago. My
Yeah.
son still in
Yeah, I'm
Palma.
teaching there.
Yeah.
Same class,
So
2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah. so
Wednesday.
Wednesday. So we need more people to sign up.
Yeah,
A
okay.
lot more people. So if you have any friends,
Tell them
you
to
can
come.
tell them. Yeah.
Did I turn my stuff in on
Oh,
last week?
There it
on
goes.
Friday
It's
To Deborah's college? MLCE? Did they send her, we'll keep right here and save it?
Yeah. He's saying he has another class at La Palma.
Yeah.
He has class here.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry.
I'll check.
Thank you.
I'll check the numbers and stuff. See how we're
Check
doing.
the machine, my thing is on there.
I don't,
Did I
this
see
is why I
that
go
thing?
online because I forgot my ID.
Yeah.
Here. Okay.
Oh, you wanna?
You just gonna go online?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
I can
Yeah.
help you. I can help you.
yeah,
You wanna
you
go
got-
there?
yeah. If there's no ID, that's okay. I just need your birthday. That's more important.
Your name and the-
I'm scared that they would put all their things. I am afraid that they would use it.
Oh, they won't. You already went to the college.
If you have your ID number, I can come over here. If you have your ID number, bring your phone and we can do it real quick. I'll pull it up for you.
Okay.
I just need your
Let's
ID
go off the
number and your
computer.
password and then- The only thing is then they send a code to your email. And then you have to take that code and put it on, and then you can find it. But you have to get
Just like
your
that.
ID, your password, and then that number. They send the number to your email.
See, if
So you
if
go
I
in
do
your
this
email,
with
find the
watercolor,
number,
my paper
and then
will
go
rip.
back to the registration.
If I keep changing. that-
Depending on the paper,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then your classes are right there.
There we go.
It tells you that they're all there.
Gosh, she's gonna look like she's gonna have a black eye. I hope not.
Different makeup.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. Okay. Do. Fun music. Hmm. Okay.
Oh, that's so much better.
That looks better than the picture.
Thank you. I had to
Looks more real in yours.
change a few things. One of her eyes was too low.
She was looking down. Don't forget her earrings. I went back and put the earring on.
I know, yeah, that's gonna be the very last thing I do. Oh man.
This is Polly.
Cool. Wonderful. Awesome. Looks great. Cool. Thank you.
I will call Zhong Mei to sign up. Zhong Mei.
Oh,
I
okay.
think she will come back.
Oh, okay, maybe.
I don't know if she's come back or
She's on
not.
vacation.
Okay, okay.
I think she will sign for class.
Okay. Well, that'll be great. That'll be great. Who am I thinking of? Remember that girl in the first class? I think she hated me, but she kept showing up. There's one girl.
Didn't hate you.
I don't know. I think our personalities clashed. But whatever. It's all good. I don't want. Yeah, it was like very first class. Yeah. She was a lot of fun. Yeah, she is. There's nothing wrong with that. I respect her as a person. All right. Okay.
So good.
Huh?
I think she came out really good.
It's not quite there yet, but we'll see. I don't know. I think there's a lot for me to learn too. Hi guys. All right. Good night. Bye. Yeah.
The rest of it comes.
All right. Okay. All right. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay. I just feel like there's something I'm doing wrong. Like I feel like it shouldn't take this long. But so the book I was talking about, the luminous portraits, there's an exercise in it that blew my mind. He painted an entire portrait with his thumb. Here, let me show you. There's a short video. It's a little derp. Okay, yeah. So, here it is. Whoa. Here, I'm gonna mute my video here.